Now, I know the federal minimum wage in America is $7 or so, but this has got to be illegal somehow. Hiring a helper to help clean out trash compactors in Houston, starting pay $7. Must have 2 years of experience? Who the fuck would work for 2 years anywhere and expect $7 after those 2 years? The comments are pretty good. You can twirl my ball hairs for $7. Finna apply just to hit yo ah. The guy responds, send me a DM with your resume. Must not have any felonies on your record. He actually responded to this. What the hell? That's a wild comment right there. Apparently many Houston residents took great offense to this offer, because here's what the man had to say. Feeling very disrespected, got spit on by someone I was interviewing for a job opportunity I posted on TikTok. Got spit on. I want to see what happened there. And here's the description in that same post. Had 8 interviews scheduled, 2 didn't show up, 1 spit in my face, 3 were calling me out to a fist fight, and 2 showed up wanting more than triple than what I offered to pay what has this world come to. Dude, you need some fucking punctuation. What does this world come to that you offer people a job and they choose to waste your time and disrespect you? Is my commentary really needed, guy? Try to pay bills on $7 an hour. I don't care how many roommates you have, the square footage of your home, if you own a car or not. Even 15 years ago's economy, $7 is not going to cut it. I don't care what state you live in either. Uniquely awful job rejection letter. Dear such and such, thank you for sharing your talents with us for the blank corporation position at blank. We loved getting to know you and hearing about your adventures. After much deliberation and a few rounds of rock, paper, and scissors among our team, we've decided to move forward with another candidate for this role. It turns out they had just the right sparkle we needed for this particular quest. Thank you once again for your application. May the force be with you? What the fuck are they talking about? What is the relevancy of that? Does this company have something to do with Star Wars or like Disney? I don't understand. This one's quite a doozy. Recruiter gets a taste of his own medicine and can't handle it. I blacklisted a candidate today. Not something I take lightly, but sometimes it's necessary. He'd gone through multiple interview rounds. The client was ready to make an offer. Then he vanished. No update, no message, nothing. After several follow-ups, I found out, not from him, but through the grapevine, that he had already accepted another offer weeks ago. Didn't say a word. Let us chase, let our client wait. To candidates, changing your mind is fine. In fact, we can often help you weigh out your options. But ghosting the people working behind the scene for you, that's not just unprofessional. It calls your integrity into question. So yes, I blacklisted him. Not because he made a different decision, but because he chose silence over honesty. Respect isn't optional. Neither is transparency. Do you really think this marketing executive is sending out rejection letters to all their applicants? I doubt it. But he wants the same courtesy extended his way. Okay, this one's really weird. It looks to be a job listing on like Indeed or something, you know, basic qualifications, yada yada, all the usual stuff. But then down here in a bullet point, thank you for your interest in Amazon and taking the time to speak with us about your qualifications and interest in the position. However, unfortunately, the team has decided not to move forward further in the process. What the hell is going on with this post? Is it a job offer? Is this a rejection email and they just included the bullet points of the job offer in it? I'm so confused by this. Sometimes the application process will just ask you questions that there's just no right answer to. We understand that people leave jobs for many valid reasons. This information simply helps us better understand your career path and goals. Please briefly explain your work history over the past 5 years, including the reasons for leaving each position. I don't know, man. Don't you think that shit is a little personal? Is it such a crime to just not like a place? Or maybe because some of the people there sucked? Why does that have to be like the forbidden answer? All right, this one's weird. I don't even know what to make of it. It sounds kind of like vaguely plagiaristic. I don't know if that's a word or not. Plagiarism. Senior software engineer consultant. Upward Tech is seeking a highly skilled senior software engineer. As a consultant, you will occasionally be required to join meetings under another name/profile. The hell? Representing our team as a technical expert. This is a key requirement, and candidates must be comfortable with it. What does that mean? You pretend to be someone else? Like a different identity and a different name? Or like a different position? But if it's a different position, why would it be under, what did it say? Yeah, it says under a different name, profile, not a different position. What the fuck kind of relevancy is that? I don't get it. We've even got to the point that unpaid internships think that you're not good enough for them. Dear such and such, thanks for your interest in our startup. I can see you have only experience in AWS, but we use Azure. For that reason, and because you have not much experience, I have decided to move forward with other candidates. I mean, it's an internship, a non-paid one. Isn't the point for you to teach them AWS? Whatever that means. All-wheel sliding? This user made a neat little graph showing his progress with his application rates. 333 applications. Only 89 of them actually viewed, which led to 11 interviews. 4 of those got rejected, 7 ghosted, 2 trial shifts, and only 2 job offers. Wait, hold on. Which led to ghosting? This little curve is confusing me right here. Either way, if we're looking at 333, which brings you to 2, that conversion rate is terrible already, but it might be 0. Then sometimes you just get an HR department that is just scrambling all over the place and they just are messing up left and right. Hi, Gavin. Please disregard our previous email above. We meant to send that to someone else. We really appreciate you taking the time to interview with us, and I'm really sorry for the mix-up. Have a great day. I'm sure you made his day really great. This one's a little fishy, borderline scandalous. Hi, Kimberly? I'm going to assume it's Kimberly. I don't know why. Thank you for sharing the details of the offer. I noticed that in item 2, payment, it is mentioned that the hourly salary is $4 an hour with 40 hours per week. It would amount to $640 a month. As we were saying earlier, the federal minimum wage is $7. That should be criminal 20 years ago, and it's absolutely astronomically bad now. $4? That's almost half of $7. During our first interview, if I recall correctly, we discussed a desired monthly salary of around $850, which would correspond to an hourly rate approximately of $5.40. What kind of job is this, man? That's below the federal minimum wage. I know I'm kind of going on a tangent here. It's not really the point of the video, but what the hell kind of job is this? Thank you once again for your interest and the time you dedicated during the selection process. I need to inform you at this time, the salary range we are offering for this position is fixed. I'm aware of the salary we discussed during the interview, and I truly understand your perspective. However, the current offer reflects the initial salary allocated for this role. Oh yes, the old bait and switch. It doesn't matter how much the job is offering. It could be 100 grand, 10 grand a year. The actual number is always slightly less. A personality assessment with 172 questions, and this is one of them. In the last 3 years, I've never felt sad. Okay, what is even the right answer to that? If you say yes, then, I don't know, you'll seem sensitive, too sensitive for the job. If you say no, you seem emotionless. Neutral, I guess, that's just the one you're supposed to do, but that seems like the cop-out answer. I'd like this one just for how they list the job title. Thank you very much for your interest in the sandwich artist at Subway. The sandwich artist? Why are they trying to make this sound bougie? The art of making sandwiches. What, are you going to enclose them in glass and put them on the wall? Build a stained glass mural of sandwiches? Oh, look, it's our good friend Gage. I already made a video on these guys. All I want to say is, why is every imagery from Gage AI slop? This is not a real person. This is just not real. It's creepy. I'm not saying she looks creepy, but I mean, she kind of does because she doesn't look real. Well, look at this shit. What even is this? Now, this is like one of those weird applications where they make you do like puzzles and shit. What is this? Is this Avatar? The movie? What kind of creature is this? What the fuck? What is this, like Abe from Oddsworld mixed with a squirrel raccoon thing? Me and not me. What is the instructions to this? I don't get it. Outside the box? Apparently this is connected to the previous alien looking picture. Ayanna, I need you to know that I mean this more than I've ever meant anything I've ever said. Kill yourself, you something AI chatbot with your something AI avatar. You were disgraced to your creator. Fuck you. I apologize I was unable to assist. I will notify a hiring manager. The one good thing about the future is you can bully the fuck out of these AI chatbots and they have no spine. This one's pretty neat. Administrative Assistant 2. First sentence, this role is filled already and created for them to apply. Okay. It's filled. And created for them to apply. How is that a sentence? You gotta love the lazy route that these corporations are taking with the AI takeover and everything. However, check this one out. We have detected that you have used your web browser's autofill feature to complete some of the fields in the application form. We recommend that autofill is not used with this form and have cleared fields that have been autofilled. Why? You're doing shortcuts? Let us do shortcuts. How does that sacrifice the quality or the integrity of anything? It's a completely meaningless demand. It's just stupid. Shut up. This one's weird and I don't even fully understand it. There is no salary for this position. Compensation is in the form of restricted share units in the company, directly tying your success to the company's success. Are you agreeable to this? What does that mean? Compensation is in the form of restricted share units? Like stock? Is that what that means? Like that you get shares of stock? Like how much stock are we talking? I mean, that could be better. And for all I know, that's not even what they're referring to. What is restricted share units? I don't know, maybe someone can enlighten me on that. Here's a quick little one. Research assistant. Master's degree required. $16 an hour. Ooh. I think some of these AI chatbots are short-circuiting. Just wondering, are you available for a minute? Who are you? Hi, I'm Rebecca from Indeed. I think we've got a role that fits you well. Share? I share it now? You spelled your own name wrong. No thank you. I was rejected 5 years later. November 10th, 2020. Dear such and such, thank you for your interest in the pricing analyst position. You're almost done. There's one last step to complete before your application will be considered. Please click on the link provided below and follow the instructions to complete the online assessment. This should take less than 15 minutes, but must be completed in one session. After reviewing your completed application, we will contact you if... Yeah, we get it. 5 years later. Dear such and such, thank you for taking the time to express your interest in the company. At this time, your application and resume are not a fit for further consideration regarding this position. Please accept our apologies and go fuck yourself. Why? Just let the person live and forget. I am one to hate poor communication in general, but it is particularly rampant in the corporate world. I have no idea why. Are you willing to travel to Deep Cove? Yes, I live very close. No response from the company. Hi, such and such. I'm curious to know if the position has already been filled. Thank you. Can you come in for an interview? Not answering the question, by the way. I can come in on Friday after 10 a.m. A whopping 6 weeks later. I'm so sorry I never replied, but I never saw your message until now when I was going through Indeed. Okay. Can you call me at yada yada? Thanks. No. No? What did you mean? It's regarding the job posting. I know. I like once he doesn't have good communication, that's when it matters. That's when they start communicating better, or at least slightly better. It's still shit communication. We haven't even yet touched on experience needed for many roles. Electrician apprentice, North Dakota. 40 hours with a lot of overtime probably. Licensed electrician with a minimum of 10 years of experience. 10 fucking years. Aren't like apprentices people in their mid-20s, like right out of college or so? How the fuck does the math add up? I don't know if we're reaching new dystopian levels or this is just a scam, but check this one out. Hi there, thank you for your interest in G of G Inc. To move forward, please email us 3 recent photos of yourself. We ask that the photos not be heavily filtered, and please include at least 1 full body photo. The fuck? What do you want to do with their body? Why? Even their face is weird, but their body? The fuck? If this is like a modeling agency, okay. Beyond that, what the hell?